Hi, Bride. Well, I just wanted to come to you really quick tonight and tell you what I have seen in the last couple of days. So, I guess it was a little over a week ago, I kept hearing the Lord say faith, faith, faith over and over again. And so I was just kind of thinking about it and wondering, okay, what exactly is he talking to me about? Well, then a couple of days before Christmas, Kurt Christmas put out a word. And he said the Lord told him that this election it's not about the election. This whole issue is not about the election, but will God find faith on the earth when he comes? And so it's about faith. And I said, oh my goodness, Lord, that's what you're saying to me. It's about faith. It's about those who really trust you right now, those who really believe you right now, those who won't run right now and switch camps right now, you know. It's this Red Sea moment when it looked like it was done, like they were finished, like Egypt was going to win, they were going to have to go back, they were all going to be killed, you know. But God, with his mighty right hand, moved and opened the Red Sea, but it surely looked like they were done for. And so that's what God's looking for right now. And we're really seeing a dividing line right now of those God's watching and looking for those who will be faithful and who will, be faithful in the narrow place. And so that's where we're at right now. And so then I wanted to talk to you, but I went to tonight I went to my prayer group, and we were praying, and we were talking about that, about having faith. And then we were also talking about people who are just really spewing out hateful words and curses and just being disrespectful and rude and just how awful, people are being to our president and others who are fighting for the truth right now. And the Lord, all of a sudden, I saw this. It looked like a dragon, but it wasn't a dragon. I knew it was a heavenly being. And it had this huge net. And it was catching all of these words, all these negative words, all these curses, all these, just awful words that people were spewing. And I knew in my spirit that when after he caught all those, he was going to send those word curses and those awful words back to the sender. They were going to go back to those people who sent them. And it was funny because before I even left for my prayer group tonight, I was listening to Jason Upton, the song Fly. And it's when you can hear the angel in the background singing with him as well. And he says, it's as if he's speaking prophetically. And he says that he's basically saying that the Lord says, I have given you the air. And I couldn't stop thinking about that. I've given you the air. I've given you the air. And then I see this heavenly creature flying and capturing all these arrows sent from the enemy through the air. And he's throwing them back onto those who sent them. And so I thought that was very interesting. And then we went into a time of worship. And as we were worshiping, I just saw this. The only way I can explain it is if you've ever seen the movie Lord of the Rings, and you remember the part when Gandalf took his staff and he banged it on the ground. And when he did, he said, you shall not pass. And he yelled. And this huge light went out. And it was this light, this energy that went out from it. And that's what I saw. I saw this huge light and energy just go out. And it just shook everything. And it just went out. And it just ripple effect. And I just felt from the Lord that people who are even worried about their family members, who are being tormented or grieved in their spirit, even regarding their family members, that people were going to be shocked at what happened regarding their family members. I mean, hearing what happens to them when they come back. I mean, angels, who knows what God's going to, the fear of God's going to hit them. They're going to hear the gospel. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just felt like the Lord was saying, nothing's going to stop this move of my glory. And it's going to go out and it's going to hit every four corners of the earth, and nothing's going to be able to stop it. Nothing's going to be able to hinder it. And it's just going to hit everything. It's going to affect everything, everyone, every nation, and he's going to be glorified through it. And it was almost like a shock wave, but it was more than that. It was his light and his power and his glory. And it was just amazing what I saw. And then I wanted to tell you one other thing I'd seen. Oh, I saw also when we were praying, I also saw that these chariots were coming out of heaven. I saw the chariots coming, and then I saw the Lord himself coming. And I believe he was riding on a horse, but I couldn't really, that wasn't as necessarily clear to me, but I knew it was him coming. And so then I just thought, I'm going to go research this some more. And so then I looked into Micah 1:2-4, and it says, listen, peoples, all of you, pay attention, earth, and everything in it. Adonai Elohim will witness against you, Adonai from his holy temple. For look, Adonai is coming out of his place, coming down to tread on the high places of the land. Beneath him the mountains will melt, the valleys split open like wax before fire, like water poured down a steep slope. And the reason why this is significant is because on Thursday, I was praying with a group of people, and the Lord just kept saying, and we were praying about the whole situation that our country is in right now. And the Lord just said, King Asa. And I thought, King Asa. So I looked it up, and King Asa, let me go to it right now. It's in 2 Chronicles 14. 2 Chronicles 14, and it's 1-6. And it says, Asa did what was good and right from the perspective of Adonai his God, for he removed the foreign altars and the high places, smashing the standing stones and chopping down the sacred poles. He ordered Judah to seek Adonai, the God of their ancestors, and to obey the law and the commandments. He removed the high places and pillars for sun worship from all the cities of Judah, and under him the kingdom was quiet. And so the Lord had basically showed us, and had us pray that as President Trump is put back in office, which, yes, I still believe God with his mighty right hand is still going to use President Trump, put him back in office and expose the evil that's been going on, and the fraud and the deceit and all the other things that many of us know have been going on. And to put that heart of King Asa into President Trump, that he would tear down all of the false altars, all of the pagan idols that we have in our country. And so that, that I just thought about that, and it goes back to what the Lord showed me, that he's coming and he's tearing down all these altars. And so, and we want that to be done, because then there was peace in the land. And I believe somewhere else it says like for 40 years, but I want it to go beyond 40 years, but we want all of these things to be taken down out of our country, so that our country is one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's what we want. And so I just wanted to come on and tell you tonight, this is what God has shown us. This has shown me, shown us. I believe that I was supposed to share it with you. So I wanted to tell you that God is on the move, And I really can't wait for what he's going to do. And we're going to be amazed, right? Like I said, he told me, the Lord has done this and it is marvelous in our eyes. Psalm 118. This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. So be blessed, bride.